Yeah, baby, we out here. Woo, you see her, boy? My goodness. I'm telling you, they love the ladies love the supermotos. They do, I'm telling you guys. You know, for my next motorcycle, I want a cult classic motorcycle. I want something absolutely epic that a lot of people don't have, and it has a lot of character. I'm not getting rid of this bike. This bike has all kinds of character, super fun. My 2019 YZ450FX Supermoto, which I did a full build series on. Go check that out. I'll include the link in the description, the comment section of this video. In this video, I'm going to tell you about 5 absolutely unique cult classic motorcycles. Absolutely awesome power, a lot of soul, a lot of character.
Let's go for a ride.
Hey guys, check out these new shorty gloves. That look awesome or what? If you want to get these new gloves, my super lightweight helmet with auto tint shield, motovlog camera, airbag vest, my jackets, all my gear. I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. Oh yeah, baby. You hear that? That 450. That 450. 450, baby. Single cylinder. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love this bike, baby. Number 5 cult classic bike, absolutely awesomeness, is a 2008 through 2015 KTM RC8. Absolutely epic bike. I think it's a beautiful super bike. Amazing 1140cc V-twin engine. Yes, the twin awesomeness. Has all kinds of character and soul, and it's pretty powerful even today's age. Here in 2020, home of the 200 horsepower bikes, it's got 173 horsepower but 90 pound-feet of torque. It's got bottom end power. It's got a lot of grunt character. Oh man, absolutely amazing bike. And what I love about it, that I think is great for the streets, even though I'm not big on super bikes for the street, is it has adjustable ergonomics, which is rare. I don't think any other super bike really has that, man. It's got you can adjust the seat and you can adjust the clip-ons, and makes for more relaxed ergos for street riding, which is awesome. Because a lot of the other super bikes will put your wrists start hurting after a while because the bars are low, pegs are high. You can also adjust the pegs on the RC8 too, man. I hear it's an absolutely awesome bike. Woo! Good times, baby. Having a good time out here. I have never seen one out here on the streets. They're rare, man. But definitely a cult classic. But anyways, number 4 cult classic bike is Yamaha VMAX. Yeah, baby. The Yamaha VMAX is on my list to get, man. I think that's an absolutely, but that bike is a cult classic and a legend out here, guys. It has the legendary V4 engine in it, 200 horsepower and 123 pounds-feet of torque. A lot of torque, man. And you know what? That bike is just balls to the wall fast for any bike, guys. Not just cruisers, because it is a cruiser. But for any bike, it's powerful. It can run the quarter mile in 10 seconds flat. Stock, right out of the box. 10 seconds flat, guys. I was gonna buy a leftover new one for 16,000 bucks, man. And they hold their value pretty good, guys. I'm telling you, those bikes are legends, man. And they don't have all the tons of electronics on it. It's got basics. I think it's got ABS, fuel injection. That's it. It doesn't have the corner in ABS and all this other electronic crap, which I could care less about, man. You don't really need that out here on the street, especially for a cruiser. And that bike, you're just going to pin the throttle in a straight line anyhow, you know what I'm saying? So it's really kind of pointless to me, man, to have all that, unless you're going to hit the track, you know what I'm saying? that sucked. I was off balance. All right, where am I going now? Go on a little side road here, back alley road. Woo! You see her, boy? My goodness! I'm telling you, they love the ladies love the supermotos. They do. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, they love the VMAX too, baby. And the VMAX will always be a legend, man. Always. It's an ugly bike. I'll keep it real. It's not that ugly. The air intake scoops things that looks ugly to me. They need to redesign the bike already. It's kind of long in the tooth now, man. But it's still a cult classic. But anyways, that brings me to number 3 cult classic bike. Is the legendary beast of a bike, Kawasaki KX500 big bore 2-stroke. Monstrous. Absolutely legendary for being a monster of a bike. The power, that, you know, 2-stroke is just straight up raw power, man. Straight up raw power. Beastly. And the thing, it has freaking 65 horsepower and 40 pounds-feet of torque. Straight power, man. Crazy power. And I think it only does, like, top speed is 90, but up to 90. Up to 90. It's a monster. Like, kind of like this bike, man. In comparison, this bike in stock form, I think, is like freaking like 57 horsepower and 40, I think about 38 pounds-feet of torque. The KX500 only weighs freaking, it only weighs 220 pounds dry, guys. With fluids, probably like 235 pounds or something. You know what I'm saying? This thing weighs like, I think 265. I weighed it. But oh my God. But that thing, the handling is kind of archaic and kind of archaic or old school. Rattle you to death. Number 2 on the list.
Before the CBR 1000 RR, there was the legendary Honda RC51, which was produced between 2000 and 2006. This legendary cult classic liter bike had a dual overcam V-twin that produced 133 horsepower and 71 pounds-feet of torque, and was specifically designed to be used in the Superbike World Championship and made world famous when Nicky Hayden won the 2002 AMA Superbike title. And in 2004, they released a Nicky Hayden Special Edition bike that is amazing. What really made this bike stand out was the booming V-twin exhaust note.
But that brings me to number 1, the number 1 cult classic motorcycle. Pretty rare, very rare to find. Epic power to weight ratio. And that is the Aprilia SXV550 that was produced from 2006 to 2011. You can't buy them anymore at the store, but you can buy them used. Good luck on it though. You're gonna have to do a nationwide search and you'll probably find maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 3 of them in the whole country for sale. Because when people get those bikes, they keep them, because that Aprilia SXV550 has a twin, it's a rare supermoto with a twin engine. And it does like 70 horsepower and like 50 pounds-feet of torque. Stock. And the thing, get this, the thing only weighs frickin' 275 pounds. It only weighs 10 pounds heavier than this 450. And yet that's a twin. It's crazy, man. And from what I hear, the thing is absolutely monstrous. Absolutely monstrous, man. My problem is I'm not a big Aprilia fan. As you guys know, I had the Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory, and that's the only bike I had problems right out of the gate. Uh-oh. Alarm, urgent service. Oh no, come on. And their parts are very expensive. I'm sure with the SXV550, the parts are probably really hard to come by and are very expensive, and you have to do a lot of maintenance. with the SXV550. If you think the maintenance is bad on this bike, this YZ450FX, that requires 8-hour oil changes, and you got to change the piston probably every 100 hours. The Aprilia SXV550, you have to change the piston every 60 hours. And you have to do oil change like this bike every 8 hours or so. You have to do the maintenance on that bike to the T. Because that's not the most reliable bike compared to this YZ. And so honestly, I'd never buy that bike, but I would love to ride one, because I've heard, I mean, it's a cult classic, it's legendary. You probably don't know anybody that's ever had that bike. It's so rare, guys. But anyways, guys, leave some other examples of cult classic motorcycles. There's a lot of them out there. I want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. That's why I do these videos, to create community discussion. Don't forget to subscribe to my All-in-One Motorcycle channel, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.